They are actually going to swing. I guess if you're feeling froggy, then jump. Wow. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man on Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. We've got Feeling Froggy, and I'm feeling very, very froggy. This is Alchemy. We've got Gitrog, Horror of Zava. Now, they bumped up this card. They gave it a little bit of a boost, which is why I'm making a deck featuring it, because why not? We like boosts and buffs. So at the beginning of each combat, if Gitrog Horror is untapped, any opponent may sacrifice a non-token creature. It used to be that you had to do a token creature, but now it's a non-token creature, which is really nice, because if you pair it up against a token deck, this card was like rendered useless almost. So very, very glad that they did this. If you do that, you're going to seek a land card, and it comes in tapped, but whenever a land enters the battlefield, you're going to be able to tap it for green-black, sacrifice it, and draw a card. So you're going to be able to get like unlimited value from this. Absolutely love our beloved Frog Horror here. How are we going to make some friends here? Well, let's go ahead and start off. We have a discard shell early, so we got Duress and Go Blank, Gutmorn. So we got a little bit some discard action going on here with Citystalker Connoisseur, and we got Gutmorn. Gutmorn allows us to swap cards and steal our opponent's cards that they discard, so that is really nice as well. Infernal Grasp just obviously got some basic removal, because you do need a little bit of removal in this deck, and so you can stall out for the blood on the snow. But we got some tangling action here. Can't ever say that. Florahedron. I think I got that right here. But the Florahedron is going to let us ramp up into the Gitrog, so that's also really nice here. This is Alchemy again, so we are running Settle the Wilds. You're going to be able to seek a basic land card and then just get a permanent with how many lands you control, which is really nice because we have Wrenn and Seven. We've got, Citystalkers, Gitrog. We've got Professor Onyx for 6. You always want to make sure that you're running 6 and 7 so that the Settle of the Wilds is not dead late game. So that way, if you have 6 lands, you get 1 Professor Onyx, and then 7, you got 1 Toxrill. We're not running blue for the sacrifice the slug part, but that's okay. That's not a big deal. Obviously, we're running Hollowhenge Wrangler because you only need one of those as well, because it is late game, can do some things from the graveyard with Wrenn and Seven. You're dumping cards into the graveyard, which powers up your Blood on the Snow, lets you find some different things. So Wrenn and Seven is really good in this deck. Lets you just make some big beefy tree folks and lets you fuel the graveyard. Junji the Midnight Sky, I love Junji. Junji is awesome. You're going to discard 2 cards. More discard action, or you can put a non-dragon creature from the battlefield under your control, but this is the only dragon in our deck, so you can retrieve a Toxrill, you can retrieve another Gitrog, or a Citystalker Connoisseur. Lots of different synergies you can do with this. So this is kind of just like a little, I don't know, it's kind of control, kind of mid-rangey. The Gitrog is like a very mid-rangey card. And I don't know, here's the deck. I mean, I love the Containment Breach. Probably need at least, one more Containment Breach in the sideboard. I will probably go ahead and make that adjustment in the outro. But yeah, this is the deck. I think we're feeling froggy with this deck. So no pun intended, but let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Rust, how are we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. I don't know, man, everyone just hates Alchemy so much. It's hard to get an actual pairing with Mythic in Alchemy. I noticed a lot of that. It's kind of sad because I still like Mythic or Alchemy a lot, but either way, let's go ahead and use Duress. See what we got going on here. Rangers class, Hallowed Haunting. Okay, well, the Hallowed Haunting's kind of problematic. Get rid of a Rangers class. Yeah, let's just go ahead and take one of the Hallowed Hauntings away. Hopefully we can get into another one. Let's see what we want to do here. We got another snow-covered swamp. Pretty cool here. I'm going to go for the forest so that we can get into Settle the Wilds if we really want to. Not sure if we want to, because the Gutmorn, we're going to have to give them a Wrenn and Seven. I don't want to give them a Wrenn and Seven. That is for sure. So, we can give them a Hollowhenge Wrangler, or we can just go for Settle the Wilds. I think right now I just want to go for Settle the Wilds. So let's go ahead and do this. Settle the Wilds here, and we'll be able to get a free land, and we get a Citystalker Connoisseur. It was either the Connoisseur or our beloved Frog, but this is pretty cool. We can go ahead and exile their Hallowed Haunting. Now, we're not going to be able to do that because the Hallowed Haunting just came out for free. Not for free, but for cheaper now. So there's our Gitrog. Okay, so now we're kind of sitting pretty here. How do we want to play this? I guess we'll go for Wrenn and Seven first, and then go for... So, I don't know. Yeah, I guess we'll go for Wrenn and Seven. Just Wrenn and Seven. Pretty solid move here. Let's go for -3.
I will. The will of the woods is made manifest.
Yes, siree. Yes, siree. Let's see what we got going on here. The Hallowed Haunting's gonna be able to storm really badly here. So Catilda, ouch. That is not great. It's not great here. Maybe we should have used the Connoisseur first to get rid of this Catilda, but I didn't know they had a Catilda, so This is going to be a 5/5. We can match this for now, but not for too long. We need to get a way to get rid of that. So let's go for a Deathcap Glade. Yep, that's fine. Let's go ahead and bump us up with the Wrenn and Seven, see what we got going on here.
We will help you find safe ground.
Okay.
Power grows with tender care.
They say nice. We'll go ahead and say thank you. Let's see what we can do here. Do we want to go for Citystalker Connoisseur? I think we're going to have to. Or we go for Gatrog. Ugh. I guess we'll go for Citystalker Connoisseur. Just to get rid of, maybe if they've got something else big and juicy in their hand, we'll go ahead and get rid of it. We get rid of a Machiko. That's actually pretty decent. They can get Catilda nice and big with that. And we can go ahead and use the blood token. I guess we'll use the blood token just in case we get into a Duress. So let's get rid of the Hollowhenge Wrangler. The Wrangler genes can activate from the graveyard, so no Duress or anything, but that is okay. I'm going to save this. And this is not looking great here because the Catilda is going to be able to stomp over our tree folk in due time, unless this is a land or something. So Weaver of Harmony, they do get another Hallowed Haunting token to go off. So this is now a 6/6, and it's not going to be a 7/7 because this is also an enchantment. So eventually these are going to have, whatchamacallit? Flying and Vigilance. That's it. This already has flying, and we cannot trade with this, so that is really unfortunate. They're going to swing in for our face. They don't have a way to give this thing trample, because they are in top deck mode, so I think I'm actually going to take this. This is not pretty, but Wrenn and Seven's going to be able to make another tree folk creature, so I'm actually just going to take this. Not pretty at all, but I think we're just going to have to do that. So our turn again. We're going to make immediately, I'm just going to make a -3/-3, or a -3 token here.
The trees are mighty.
We'll go ahead and drop this. I think we've got enough land here, but we want to bump up our 7/7s here. We go for Gutbound. That's not going to be good enough because that just gives them more things to do. So we're going to go with Gatrog, and we actually messed up a lot here because we did not allow ourselves to drop the token to sacrifice, and that makes me just want to die inside, but it is what it is. So Gatrog, we missed out on some draw here, but we still want to keep these things nice and juicy and big. They actually give, whoa, why did you do that? Hold on, why did you didn't have to do that. It's actually kind of really weird. You didn't have to do that. Okay, so me and my opponent are both playing very poorly here. Let's go for Tangled Florahedron. I guess this comes in tapped anyway, so, and it's not a land for the Wrangler, so I guess we can just kind of play it. It's not great, but so we can actually sacrifice this now for something. Ugh, kind of yucky here. A Fang of Shideki is brutal. Do they have enough to make this go into flying now? They do not. So they need, what, 7? 7 or more enchantments. So it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so they're still a little bit of ways away from being able to do Hallowed Haunting. I will absolutely be double blocking this Catilda if they swing in. It's unfortunate that we have to go 2 for 1. But it is what it is. I cannot believe I missed out on that that ability on our Gatrog. That is really unfortunate. Usually I'm a little better than that, but it is what it is. Go ahead and my turn. We got another Deathcap Glade. At this point, we can just drop the Gutmorn because we don't have anything to discard for them. So let's go ahead and do that. And we do also, it is Death Touch. So we do get Death Touch as well, which is really nice here. I'm going to go for Deathcap Glade. This way we get Gatrog to go off. These are now 9/9s. Okie dokie here. These also have Menace. This has Menace, but I kind of want to just pop off this creature. So let's pop off our land token here. I guess I just want to get some stuff going on here. And Boseiju who endures. There we go. Now we're talking money. So if they get cute and attacking with this Hallowed Haunting, do I want to just do this now is the question. Do I want to just use Boseiju on this right now? Yeah, I'm going to, because I don't want them to keep, because yeah, even if we can't really get cute here, or the Rangers class, I think it's more important to hit the, wow. The Rangers class lets them storm off the top, but the Hallowed Haunting lets them get huge, so I don't know. I guess we'll take the Rangers class here. It's really gross as it is. It is what it is. And I know that they get to get the Boseiju. I'm not that worried about it. I just don't want them to even have the opportunity. I guess Man, we're playing really sloppy. I guess we could have used it at the upkeep to prevent the Gutmorn from getting them a free Boseiju. It's not the biggest deal, but going a little bit too fast here. Gotta start thinking a little bit better. Once I start seeing the rope, I start getting a little nervous here, so I guess we'll go ahead and do that. Gitrog, I'm assuming they are not going to attack or anything. Don't think that they're going to sacrifice a token. They actually are. That's really weird. So they do get to tap it, but now we're 9/9s. And I'm almost thinking here, do we actually want to start swinging? No, I don't think we can. We're still too low on our life total here. We can actually use this. We can actually sacrifice this to draw a card, but I don't want to do that. Okay, I need to slow down here a little bit because we did miss out. We gave them a free Boseiju, so that is not good. Hard Haunting is going to be able to go off again. This is now a 9/9, but we can trade with one of these tree folks here. The Boseiju isn't, again, I'm kicking myself really bad here because I mean, it's still just a free resource. I know that we don't have a whole lot going on with not a whole lot of targets that can hit with the Boseiju, but it's still just something that we don't want to give them access to. So let's see what they want to do here. We're in like this weird stalemate. I know the one way we could break the stalemate is a big fat blood on the snow. But we still have death touch on everything. Like as long as we're kept free from this Hallowed Haunting, sitting pretty good here. The Gitrog also, every time we play a land, we're going to be able to draw more cards with our Gitrog. So that's really nice here as well. Are they going to swing? They are. No way. They are actually going to swing. I guess if you're feeling froggy, then jump. Wow. Okay. Okay, past the blockers. I'm going to double block. Whatever. They can go ahead and kill two. They're going to get their life link, and I know that they can play their Catilda back. And this is really unfortunate because they're going to be able to play their Catilda from the graveyard, which is really unfortunate. Now, there's a couple ways that we can get rid of this. They don't have the 2 white here, so they're going to have to just pass turn. I'm going to use Gitrog, Gitrog's land ability. Let's go ahead and sacrifice a card, draw a land, or sacrifice a land, draw a card. And there's a few different things that we can do here. What's really nice is if we could get into Go Blank and get rid of this Catilda, or just a blood on the snow. So there's a few different things we're hoping for here. Come on, fingers crossed. There's a Duress. Duress is not going to get it done here. Let's go ahead and drop the Deathcap Glade. Gitrog will be able to go off here. I think we're just going to do this now. We kind of just need some firepower here. So let's go ahead and blow this up. Get some good draw action. Hopefully we get something good. Go Blank. So this is awesome. Here we go. Go Blank is going to get rid of the Boseiju because we made a huge mistake there. So Go Blank is going to get rid of this Catilda. Thank goodness we draw into something that we can use. Now we do get our Boseiju back, which is kind of hilarious, I believe, right? Or is it get exiled? They say good game. I mean, the game's not over. Wow, they just give it up. Wow, I mean, okay. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more Magic deck videos every single day. Creature, ATK, how are we doing here? This is crazy to me. I mean, I guess Alchemy is so hated that they have to pair me up with Diamond, or Platinum rather. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a hater. Nothing wrong with being Platinum or anything. It's just I just can't believe it. There's just that many people not playing Alchemy. I guess this really is like a dead format. It's really sad. Okay, well, either way, let's go ahead and drop our Deathcap Glade. Maybe we can get into a Tangler on turn 2. Hopefully we get some more land either way, but let's just see what we got going on here. Cursebound Witch, 19-20. Probably got a Deadly Dispute going on here, and these are crazy. I have never seen these land before in my life, so wow, good, nice lands there. I've never seen those before in my life. Boseiju Who Endures is going to be kind of annoying because here's the thing: we kind of want to get into Field Trip, but this deck plays Sanguine the Sanguine Blood card. That's what they play, and that is the problem because I want to keep the Boseiju. Or Boseiju, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but for that very reason. But I think at this point we're just gonna have to go into land here. So we don't get our Boseiju Who Endures for the Sanguine Brushstroke. There we go. So they can also go ahead and kill this thing. That's actually okay. I mean, if they're just gonna, you know, this is gonna come at some point anyway. So they're gonna probably end up winning the War of Attrition here. But we do get Blood on the Snow. Blood on the Snow is really good here. I am actually... Oh, man, this is kind of rough. Do we want to go into the raw land? Yeah, we're just going to go into the raw land here. Keep the Infernal Grasp past the turn. We'll be able to use Field Trip, which is nice. Which is nice. I don't want to kill this thing because then they just get a card with the spellbook. So, if they use Deadly Dispute, that is a horrible, horrible trade for us. So, Key to the Archive. Okay. Okay, I guess we'll let this go through. What do they want to discard? Let's see if we can get a little bit more information about their deck here. It's kind of like Orzhov, Key to the Archive. They can discard a land. Do I want to use this? I guess we'll use this just in case if they're packing a Deadly Dispute. This makes that a little bit harder for them. Otherwise, I'm not really sure how else we're going to make use of this Infernal Grasp. So we get another Tangler. I'm going to drop this for the raw land and then go for the Field Trip. I think that's kind of what I want to do here. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop this for land and just use the Field Trip. Basic Force, we're kind of low on black sources. Not kind of, we're very low on black sources, which is unfortunate. But we do have this way now, and I'm going to go for a Containment Breach. Containment Breach is going to let us kill this Key to the Archive. I think that is one of the best reasons to run green in these kind of like Blood on the Snow type of whatever decks. So Time Warp, they're just going to take another turn. Okay, well, not the end of the world actually. I mean, they can't do anything with this extra turn rather than just like ramp. So like, when you don't have anything on the board, Time Warp just turns into a very expensive. Oh, okay, that's problematic. So they're going to be able to use Key to the Archive again. That is interesting. I'll go and give him a nice for that. You know, that deserves a little nice here. So they're gonna get another card. Okay. Okay. We can go for, I guess we're just gonna go for Containment Breach. I kind of just want to get rid of this Key to the Archive, but the Teleportation Circle is also pretty annoying. I wish we had another land. So we're gonna go for this. I guess we'll just kill Key to the Archive. I'm assuming they probably have another Teleportation Circle target. So that's a really weak move by us. Let's see. Oh, hopefully they don't have another Key to the Archive here. Torment of Scarabs. Okay, so that's what they got with the Cursebound Witch. I am not going to be doing that. We'll go ahead and just decline. I don't care. We'll just take the life for now. Maybe one more turn. We get a Wrenn and Seven. Wrenn and Seven's really nice here. I'm actually just going to use the +1 ability. I don't really care about swinging in right now. I just want to get the land out.
Every seed contains.
So we alleviate the anxiety of having a black source, and I know we don't get our creature out, but if they kill the Wrenn and Seven here, I just feel like a big old idiot. So, okay, we got Teleportation Circle. They're gonna be able to get back another Blood Fountain. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Fire must not escape.
So they're gonna get another Blood token here. Okay. At this point, I'm pretty okay with discarding a Blood on the Snow. They're not really running anything, so I will discard a Blood on the Snow, actually. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. This is not the end of the world. We're going to be able to use Go Blank. We're going to discard the 2 cards and get rid of the Rite of Oblivion. It's really unfortunate. It's actually really not unfortunate. We'll be able to have enough here, so I can't count. Never mind me. Go Blank is going to be wonderful here. Oh, look at that. We get rid of all of their cards, their Invoke Despair, and we get to exile their Rite of Oblivion. So no more of that. We're going to drop this, and we're going to go for Gatrog, Horror of Zava. Let's go. If you're feeling froggy, baby, I am feeling very froggy. Let's see what they got going on here. I think they're kind of at, they can go for Blood Fountain with this Teleportation Circle. So they're going to use the Blood Fountain, or the Blood Token rather, and just another let's go. Let's go. So Teleportation Circle, they can remove the Blood Fountain. I mean, that's a decent little trick there. They can return 2 creature cards from the graveyard to their hand, but they don't have a graveyard any longer. So I guess that last play, we're being, want to always critique our play here. I guess we could have went for Gatrog first, then played the land, and then used Go Blank. So we could have done that definitely. Got a little bit ahead of myself. Let's go ahead and discard a card. Let's discard the Duress. The Duress is useless now, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. We got another Go Blank. At this point, the Go Blank doesn't do much, so I guess right now we're just going to swing in. Let's use Gatrog, and I'm just going to swing in. So let's go ahead and swing in on the old Gatrog. Down to 14 they go, and Go Blank doesn't do anything here. We just get rid of the Agademes. I don't care. Blood on the Snow makes no sense. See how 1, 2, 3. We only have 3 for the Blood on the Snow, so we can't really get anything back with the snow anyway. So pop off that, get a swamp action going. Hopefully, I mean, they can still do some pretty good damage here. Teleportation Circle is gonna use the Blood Fountain again. That's actually cool. I've never heard the Blood Fountain. That animation, that sound was actually pretty cool. They're gonna pop this away. What do they have? More land? Oh, more land. I kind of feel bad for them, but you know, not that bad. Torment of Scarabs. What do we want to do here? At this point, I think we can discard the Blood on the Snow one more time. I mean, that's a little bit. It's a little bit ballsy. We can go for Go Blank. Yeah, we'll just decline. We'll just decline. I don't see what else they can do. Let's just go for Duress. They don't have anything in their graveyard anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use Duress. Whatever they got going on here, it's a Rite of Oblivion. So, wow, we're actually. Why didn't they? Oh, okay, they couldn't use that. So, I guess the Go Blank is pretty good here. We can just get rid of the Go Blank. They can't use our. They can't use the Go Blank against our Gitrog, so we'll go ahead and just pretty much pay 3. They're going to give us a nice. We'll go ahead and give them a thanks again. And I am going to swing in slowly but surely. We're using our Gitrog to just chip away here. Down to 8 to go, so it's 8 to 8. If we can get into one more snow-covered card, we can also go for Blood on the Snow and then just retrieve a card here. So, Teleportation Circle, this is the classic move here. I'm just kind of afraid. I don't think that they have anything that can deal a whole lot of damage to us. This Torment of Scarabs is tormenting us, though. Make no mistake about that. So, what do we want to do? Do we want to get rid of a Blood on the Snow? I'm going to decline one more time. We go down to 5. We can still use Infernal Grasp. This is just such a weird matchup. Usually, like, if we get a land, we can start drawing cards with Gitrog, but I'm not so sure that it's going to matter. We do have lethal after one more play here. Down to 2, and this is like such an awkward matchup. Usually these usually it's a lot more telling than this, but Deadly Dispute gonna give up their blood token here, or their blood fountain rather. Draw some cards. Here we go. Now let's see what they can get into here. So Key to the Archive. They're gonna be a little bit too slow here. I mean, I know that they can use Teleportation Circle on their Key to the Archive, but they're not gonna be able to do anything with it. They got 2 life left. This comes in tapped, so they literally have 1 treasure token left. Swamp. Okay, so maybe they have Infernal Grasp or something. They do. They've got a Despark here. So, okay. Kudos to you. They go ahead and do that. Teleportation Circle is going to get back, what, a Key to the Archive? That is not a big deal, because they just have to discard whatever they draft, so I'm not too worried about that. At this point, we are going to discard... Oh, Approach the Second Sun. That's actually pretty cool. But we're going to go ahead and discard the Infernal Grasp, I think. Yeah, because I still kind of want to use Blood on the Snow to retrieve some Gitrog action here. Or do we want to go for Blood on the Snow? Or do we want to just not do anything? Do you want to do... I think we can take one more turn. So let's go ahead and decline. Ooh, that's kind of scary. Down to 2 we go. We get a Duress. Ah! That just makes me want to scream. Oh, this makes me want to scream. We're just 1 snow-covered land away from being able to use Gitrog again. Oh, how brutal. How brutal. We're going to have to just pass the old turn. Blood Fountain. Our Infernal Grasp at this point is dead, but we can just keep using the, So, I don't know why they're doing this. They have to keep discarding their card. They have to discard a card here. So... Okay, they get the Demonic Tour. They should have kept this card. So we'll go ahead and discard the Duress. Maybe if we have some sort of way to gain life, we can take that back. But now here's our snow-covered swamp. Here we go. Let's go ahead and use this Blood on the Snow. We'll clear the board, even though there's nothing there. But now we can go for our Gitrog. Now we can pass the turn. They give us a nice. Let's go and say thanks one more time. Hopefully we can get into something here. Me and my opponent have both played very sloppily. We've both had multiple mistakes. At least 1 mistake per side here. So, you can use the blood token. Okay, our Infernal Grasp is not relevant anymore. I did want to... Man, this is just... The commentary is kind of hard here. Wow, so Meathook Massacre is only going to be able to use for 6. They're going to, what, kill our Gitrog here. Okay. So they're going to gain 1 life, and they're going to use the teleportation circle on what? The key of the Archive doesn't do anything. They're better off going for a Blood Fountain, because that way they actually get something to play with it. They're just going to discard it right away, and we are going to discard our Infernal Grasp. What can we draw here? A snow-covered forest. Here's the thing. This Torment of Scarabs here, a non-land permanent. So if we go for Blood on the Snow, which we are, Blood on the Snow, destroy all creatures, get a Kachrak here. We actually can't play this, right? Because if we play this, the Torment of Scarabs kills us for lethal. But we could also use this to draw a card. Yeah, we can. We have to keep this to discard. So we're gonna have to just pass turn. They got 3 life here. They don't have any more blood tokens, so oof. Let's see if we can sniff our way out of this. This has to be a blink of some sort. We'll have just enough because the Torment of Scarabs will be able to discard away this forest. Let's see what they got. Oh, we take it. The Frog outlasts Ribbit Ribbit. The Furinator. How are we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. A little bit awkward of mana sources here because we can't go into a Tangle 2 Tangler. But it's okay. We still got a Duress. We can Duress an early thing away. And we got another Tangler. Okay, well, let's go ahead and put all our detangle our hand here. And yeah, I think I'm just going to go straight for it. Let's just go for the Swamp and go for the Duress. They're playing white, so I don't know if they're going to be running any Oh, what the heck's going on here? So I guess we'll take away the Sigarda Splendor. I'm not too worried about the Rally of the Ranks. This card could be a lot more annoying, so you can go ahead and rally all you want. I don't really care. Go ahead and rally. Do it. Go for it. There's the Rally of the Ranks. I'm assuming they're going to choose, what, like Angel or something? Cleric. So, Angel? Okay, so I go in. Okay, I stand corrected. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Yeah, I guess we'll just go for Hive of the Eye Tyrant. We can't get into a Tangler anyway. This would come in tapped, and so would another one. So, not the greatest thing, but we'll be able to get into Junji if we can get a little bit of help here. Rally the Ranks. Trying to think here. Let's see. Okay, we get another Deathcap Glade. Pretty cool. Nothing too special here. Just gonna go straight into our Florahedron. And we're going to be able to go into Junji next turn if all turns out well. Now, these Rally the Ranks, whenever they do get this Cleric out, it is going to be huge. So, no Junji on turn 4 for us, but that is okay. We've got another Blood on the Snow. Don't have a whole lot of actual snow lands here, but we can still clear the board. So, I think what I'm actually going to do at this point is just go for the Tangled Veil. Yeah, let's just go for the Tangled Veil here, because, do we want to use this for the Blood on the Snow? I think at this point we have to consider it, because we'll be able to get the Tangler back. No, we won't, because we don't only have 1 Snowland. Wow. How awkward and weird. But I kind of want to be able to use Blood on the Snow on this Angel of Destiny as well, so... gosh, this is kind of such an awkward spot. I guess we're going to go ahead and do it. I know it's really awkward, but... I think that having the option to go Blood on the Snow might be the best way to do this. So Borrowed Time, at least we get rid of their Borrowed Times. Now we don't have to worry about anything for this Junji. We also have a Wrenn and Seven as well, so we're actually looking really good. The Wrenn and Seven can pump up our graveyard as well. So I think I'm going to go for the Wrenn and Seven, because the next turn it'll be able to do a 6/6 and challenge this Angel of Destiny, and be able to fill up the board for Junji. So let's go ahead and do this right now.
Do not underestimate. From root to canopy, the trees are mighty.
The trees are mighty, yes they are. So we're going to go ahead and stare down an Angel of Destiny here. Not that threatening here. So it's going to be a 4/8. We do get a Toxrill, which is really nice. But let's go ahead and use this. Hopefully we get some sort of Snowland. So Wrenn and Seven, let's go ahead and search here. We do, thankfully. Thankfully, we do get a snow-covered swamp here. This way, I specifically want the snow, because this way we can use, our Tangled Florahedron is exiled. Whoopsie. So they're exiled. We're not going to get those back. I'm just going to go ahead and use Blood on the Snow. I know it's really expensive, but I just want to get rid of this thing. So, pretty much paying 6 just to get rid of this thing, but that thing's really scary. I don't want that thing staring at me. And at this point, we're sitting really pretty here. I'm just going to go ahead and use +1. I don't want to use another Tree Folk. Don't think that's necessary. And let's go ahead and place this down for that. That's not a big deal. I'm just gonna go straight for Toxrill the Corrosive, or do I want to go for Junji? Do we have anything in our graveyard? Kind of. So, but nah, I guess we'll just go for Toxrill. Why not? Now we're just sitting on Toxrill the Corrosive. Okay. Let's see. So they're already in top deck mode, and we've got like all the resources in the world. Teleportation Circle, they can use that. They can't use enchantments with this, so... Okay. And it has to be something they control as well. So we're still just kind of sitting pretty. I guess we'll just go into straight beatdown mode now. Pretty simple. We'll go for a 7/7.
They prepare for war.
As weird as it sounds, I kind of don't want to play the Junji. I kind of just want to swing with the Hive or the Eye Tyrant in case they sweep the board somehow. If they sweep the board, I mean, we could always just get back to Toxrill, I guess. I don't even know. But either way, pretty much the writing's on the wall here. Like I said, I don't even really know what we're scared of. I guess we'll just go ahead and swing in here. If we can get rid of the Angel of Destiny, and maybe if they had like a borrowed, I don't even know, something to exile our creatures, we're gonna want to be able to do that. And this way we'll be able to drop another Hive of the Eye Tyrant, and then we'll be able to leave up Boseiju, and then get rid of this Teleportation Circle. So we're gonna deal 10 damage. We're taking half their life away. We still have a Wrenn and Seven. I mean, this game is pretty much over. I mean, there's just nothing they can do right now. Are they gonna go into a Salty Rope? Oh no, okay, they're not. So gotta be nice. Take them down to 2. And this is a legendary creature, so we can play Boseiju for a little bit cheaper. Not that it matters, but we could. Another Hive of the Eye Tyrant, and we'll go ahead and end the turn. Just in case they have a something crazy, we can just use Boseiju, who endures, on whatever they have and just get it back, and that's gonna be it. Wow, what a beatdown. Wow. So we're back here at the Hideout with the post-game wrap, and definitely just gotta say this deck was absolutely a blast to play with. Anytime that you can get like early discard stuff into like kind of, I don't know, there's like a lot of different like venues of ways that this deck can run, but I think overall it's a very, very fun deck. It's pretty competitive as well. There's definitely a lot of things you can do. The Gitrog is just such an underutilized card, and it's such a fun card as well. I know the art is amazing, and yes it is, but also very, very good as well. If you'll notice, first off, I did put in another Containment Breach, because Containment Breach, I'm actually even considering putting in another one, because there's so many. The green, if you're gonna be learning, this is the big thing that it has over, say, blue, Teachings of your Archaics. The green allows you to kill artifacts and enchantments, and allows you to get a little bit of a 1/1 blocker if need be, but Containment Breach is one of the best things that you can be running with green in the sideboard. So this is the deck. I think overall this is pretty awesome. I absolutely love this deck. I'm not sure what else I would change. I think it's pretty optimized, maybe a little bit more early discard, but overall this is still pretty freaking cool. We're feeling froggy about it. Definitely. So go ahead and leave me a like. The button looks just like this. It helps out the channel tremendously. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how ugly I am in the comments below. Just do something, because it really helps out the algorithm, and I'm trying to grow this bad boy. So until further ado, I will see you on the next episode. Man, oh man. Out.